Me a fry Ghana boy. T-shirts, beautiful t-shirts. Come and order yours. Send your information and size to treeteacher@hotmail.com. UK orders only. Come and get your beautiful Tree Teacher t-shirts today. What's up, Charlie? It's your boy Tree Teacher, back again with the recap of the battle between AClipse and ECribz. Very tongue twisted. Back again with the battle recap of ECribz and AClipse from the Lyrical War GH's card, The War. This was the first time we have seen ECribz since his battle with Mr. Smith. Now, in that battle, ECribz's performance was not all the way to the level that he possibly would have achieved, and it came like that on camera because people are still saying the battle is debatable. Although I gave it to ECribz, there was improvements which he could have made, and he wanted to make that in this particular battle. Now AClipse, he also is coming from a battle in which he choked, I believe it was Abonda. The footage is not out there, but amongst the Lyrical Wars GH community, it is known that he choked in that battle. So both have a point to prove. In an aggressive manner, ECribz sets the tone of how the battle is going to be, or this adopted style that he was using for this particular round.
Preach and educate and still have this funeral range or it's Lyrical Wars, then all of my troops have been trained. Yo, Flip, you should be ashamed. Why don't you let these humans remain as human remains, but you keep on recruiting these names? And
he hella fake in his real estate. He couldn't keep up with Cribz.
these fucking kids will do anything they gotta do to be boss. Quick to answer. Anytime opportunity knocks, to pay the price. Your life is what this opportunity costs. Do you know what I go through to be God? Or you think battle rap is all about winning? Or you think I enjoy anytime I gotta do this killing and wipe another man's blood all of my I'm sleeping, I see a damn man staring back from a ceiling.
Fire!
I need you to do me some picturing. Imagine you driving and you accidentally hit a pedestrian. Then you speed off. Then as you're going, you start thinking, hold that thought. You see how you feeling? Well, that's how I've been living. But if I don't kill him, that's me don't be killing.
This first round, ECribz really sucks the air out of the room and captures it and says, okay, this is mine and you are not going to take it. Throughout the whole first verse of ECribz is dope quotables, dope quotations, and that verse itself, you can just keep on playing and playing and playing. It's dope material from ECribz. AClipse, on the other hand, he came to make this a fight and he was confident in himself that he can beat ECribz. You can clearly see this tension between both camps, you know. ECribz was telling the crowd to be quiet because he wanted the crowd to hear what he has to say, and AClipse believed that he could beat ECribz.
Now, it is believed by many that I cannot kill this white clown. I did not laugh, frown, because I don't know you. So fuck your background. I am here to make a killing, give your background, and this is how your death sounds.
A lot of the feedback that I've read from the battle so far is that AClipse talks too much about guns and blah 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 blah. So when he says this is how your death sounds and the sound effects of guns goes off, that is a great way to open his battle. He starts off with a nice little house scheme where he says, if we spot ECribz, we're gonna have all night for him to show us where the cash is at. He's got nowhere to run because a shot in his leg left this man's flat. Yo, shut the fuck up. Yo, shut the fuck up. We pour kerosene on the body. Leave no trace for when the patrolling police arrive. It will just be another black spot on the road like the screecher tires. Nice. So as he was heating up, he diverts attention for some reason which didn't pertain to this battle at all. He starts talking about Abonda's scheme. I don't know if Abonda was in the crowd. He just starts talking about how to scheme. And the scheme he does, as good as it was, it is not pertaining to this battle. So he wasted time and then he finished his verse. Round 2, this is where I feel the battle becomes extremely interesting. And I call this battle Battle of the Minds. Because from what we know, ECribz, or what we think we know, we have only seen him battle once. But we get an idea from what he has already spit that he has changed his style. Okay? So in this round, he comes out in round 2 and starts with the same kind of flow, but then he says, okay, this was just a style that I was testing out.
The flow, God, like, it must be a blessing to you. The funny thing is, I ain't even impressed with it too. This ain't really my style. I was just checking it too. Now let's go back to the old Cribz so I teach him a lesson or two.
Yeah! Sa old Cribz ne neba no. Yeah! Me friend mama Clipse na me country ne say. Neba ne body ebe me sit to say passport picture.
But the race begins at the finish line. Against the Bonda you choked, you couldn't finish lines. So how am I supposed to believe Helsinki when he couldn't finish lines? Helsinki, finish lines. Now let me, oh shit.
Fire! Then ECribz had a fire scheme which he was talking about. You came here with tails to see flaws in Cribz, something like that. Fire scheme.
I just gave Clipse the business. Now the shots could follow. It's another disaster. But we ain't gotta wait till May 9th to see Clipse meet this hollow. Some nigga.
Hold on. This thing had me and my people's like, you brought old Cribz back for one scheme which you aimed towards your opponent. Mama Clipse, your son is safe.
I blow his bitch. After that, he too can say hello to this. I can't aim, unload the clip. Apparently, people won't think I'm a pimp the way I was putting hoes in Cribz.
Fire! If I blow 2 shells, bet that shit gon' pop in the nigga's head like a note to self. Oh, run it.
Put his dome through hell for a minute, but he gonna die in a second, cause before I let my 2014 forest, he'll drive into heaven. We are here to Carnage E, but if I happen to add a braca, you will know what that canton meant. I roll with strictly zongo niggas, always high on loud, and they from violent grounds. So wherever he lay, gon' be where he gets evidence slayed, cause we are bringing the whole fucking asylum down. When I'm around, I'm a rusher for DCs with a 37, or I'm a spin text on someone to shit when I start A2. But in order to do that, I'ma have to put the silencer on the gun, so that shit gon' go psst, 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 like it was trying to call a boo.
Fire! After AClipse finished his 2nd round and ECribz came with his 3rd round, it was like the fans were waiting for ECribz to shake the building, because that 2nd round was pretty huge from AClipse. So when ECribz started with, you look like you was bullied, you look like you cropped the picture from such and such, the crowd was somewhat not feeling that, because they were expecting the levels to be raised again. For a second there, it almost looked like Cribz didn't come with a 3rd round, and then out of nowhere he comes with this. Wham!
Everybody know I got a gun on me. Let me guess, you got them rounds too? They hit up your niggas to bring a pound through. They could start shooting, but not in this range, cause if my gunner see these niggas, he bring a foreign exchange.
Fire scheme from Cribz, which he incorporates the word pound, Ghana cities, foreign exchange in talking about AClipse's click having rounds as well as his click having rounds. It's fire scheme.
Let's get to the other half of Clipse. Your man K keep talking like he was the king. Oh, you're a Pusha T? And your man Twice keep talking about the guns. Oh, he a killer. See, y'all a bunch of actors, and this is things we do for love. We got Pusha, Killer. We got
The Jay-Z Memphis Bleak in my will line was okay to me. And then he finishes off with a slight jab on a wordplay on C-Real's name, saying he will eat C-Real for breakfast.
Clipse versus ECribz. That shit sounds like an English name versus the Kumasi version. Squeezing Merc when I put the metal to his neck like Frankenstein. I'm not an architect, but when I architect, Cribz gonna be a fucking bad design. If you get spot, no doubt will follow. We gonna give him hell, so we accent. Have an accent just to put a slash on E like an accent. See this? What's a suicide? You were in the mood to die and you paid me to do the job. That's really some deep shit though, but it actually makes sense because most of us at home using AC to keep Cribz cold. Time, Charlie, time. You already lost, Charlie. Cribz.
Shoutouts to Lyrical Wars GH for this classic. This battle, you can see ECribz altered his style in comparison to the Mr. Smith battle. This one, he had direction, he had structure, and he brought back the aggression which we loved from the first battle. AClipse, on the other hand, he came with a mission knowing he can beat ECribz. He followed it through, so he had determination and he was poised to complete the mission. Now, the first round, ECribz took that round. Second round, it's not even debatable. AClipse caught that round. Easy. Third round, I edge it to AClipse because if you look at Cribz's third round, it was not structured. From the second round onwards, you see the structure in ECribz's approach you start to see holes in it where he was not as comfortable, as free with his delivery. Whereas AClipse stuck to his guns, excuse the pun, he stuck to his guns, he stuck to what he knows, and he kept on coming with big punches, big haymakers continuously. So you see, in battling, you don't let your opponent see that they are getting under your skin. So many times in the battle, you saw ECribz being uncomfortable. I think the first round, he said AClipse bit a line from somewhere or whatever. In battling, when somebody's getting under your skin and you start to show emotions, it's a sign of things to come. So, my verdict for this battle, 2-1 to AClipse. Shoutouts to everybody for watching. Shoutouts to Lyrical Wars GH. Shoutouts to everybody that was waiting for the breakdown of Flipper and K-Bo. I am for the culture. That battle, you know, sometimes things inside a battle gives you the goosebumps, so you just want to be part of battle culture, be whatever. That battle did not grab me like that. So shout out to all the fans that were waiting on it. Shout outs to Flipper, shout outs to K-Bo. Yeah, more vim for Lyrical Wars, more vim for Ghana Hip Hop. Shout outs to EL, shout outs to BBNZ, shout outs to I'm not sure who else was there, but yeah, Lyrical Wars GH. Follow the movement. Ayo, JSS3. Treat it,